So what if a map from 1513 showed Antarctica, but with no ice? Like, none at all.
Yeah, a map found back in 1929 might just change everything we think we know about history.
All right, so let's set the scene. It's October 9th, 1929, in a dusty library in Istanbul.
The director, Halil Edhem, finds this old gazelle skin map. It's dated 1513 and signed by an admiral. Right away, it's weird. It shows South America with insane detail, even accurate longitude. That was impossible then.
But the real kicker was at the bottom. Past South America, a huge, mysterious continent.
This thing showed a continent 300 years before we officially found it. So, how? Okay, jump ahead to 1956. A history professor, Charles Hapgood, gets his hands on it. Hapgood translates the notes, and Piri Reis says he copied it from maps nearly 2,000 years old.
Get this. A note over that southern landmass describes hot weather and snakes. In Antarctica? No way.
But the coastline, it wasn't just a guess. It had specific bays, islands, too real to be fake.
So Hapgood has this crazy idea. What does the actual land under the ice look like?
He digs up data from a 1949 expedition that mapped the rock hidden under all that ice. He puts the 1513 map next to the 1949 data. And the match? It was absolutely precise.
But Hapgood knew he needed serious backup. So he sent his findings to the U.S. Air Force.
Yeah, he just mailed it all to the military's top map makers. If he was nuts, they would know.
And then their response came back. The Air Force wasn't laughing. In fact, they agreed with him.
The letter literally said, the only way this works is if the coast was mapped before the ice. So, what does this all mean? Piri Reis copied a map from when Antarctica was actually green. For a long time, this was just a weird little mystery. But now, it's becoming big news. Because the 2024 study just found that plant life there has exploded by 1,000%. And that greening is speeding up. Satellites can see moss and algae spreading all over the place. So that impossible map, it wasn't a mistake. It was a snapshot of our world's past. Which points to a wild possibility, a lost civilization, their entire history buried under miles of ice. It kind of makes you think, maybe the frozen continent is the exception. Maybe the green one is just waiting.